So let's start with a numerical question on optimization or economics of machining. So this will cover both the approaches which we have studied till now. So let's start with this. So we are given with a workpiece or job which is made of mild steel. So we know U naught value is 1.4. So you should directly recall these things. When the mild steel comes into picture, the U naught value is this. What will be the shear strength value, Poisson's ratio, these general values, some approximate values, shear strength, ultimate tensile strength, or um, the shear strength, etc. So the D1 is given, the diameter 20 mm. D2 is the final diameter 17 mm. The length of the job is 80 mm. So depth of cut from these two values, D1 and D2, will be D1 minus D2 by 2, that is 1.5 mm. That is the small d. The power maximum available is 600 watts. The maximum surface unevenness, so recall this is the H max value, that is 15 microns. So see, this is in terms of microns. So this is generally the value of RA. So there can be multiple ways of representing the surface unevenness or surface roughness. One of the parameter was RA, and generally that RA is used. Tool nose radius is R, which is 0.5 mm. Modified Taylor's tool life equation is given. V f raised to 0.2, t raised to 0.05 is 25. So n value, m value, and c dash value is given. So we'll use this to modify this to get k value, f raised to 1 by m value, and etc. Lambda 1 is given, lambda 4 is directly given. So lambda 2 plus lambda 3 are directly combined to get lambda 4. TCT, tool changing time, is 3 minutes. And we want to have most optimal and productive cutting speeds. So most optimal means cost wise and productive means production wise. And since the maximum power was given, so in that case we need to verify that the speed, whatever speed are required, they satisfies the machining constraint, that is the power available. So let's start with finding the F maximum, that is square root of 8 R H max, and we need to use H max in mm. So we get F in mm per revolution. So F max is 0.245 mm per revolution. So we'll start with the maximum production directly. So we have already seen a case or a numerical in which we had optimized the cost or minimized the cost. So now let's start with maximum production directly. So V optimum formula was given by this, and F optimum was F maximum this. So we again need to modify the Taylor's tool life equation to get that factor k raised to k upon f raised to 1 by m. So I'm going to modify it. This is that modification done. And n is 0.25, p is 0.2, c dash is 25. These are the given things. Now k from that will be c dash raised to 1 upon n, that is this value. M was 1 by m was p by n, and p by n value was 0.8. So F max, we need to use F is equal to F max because we are going to maximize the production. So we need not get that factor because we already have that F value. So we'll use that F value and we'll find the optimum velocity. So this is the optimum velocity. Now we need to check that this optimum velocity also satisfied that the power available. So for checking that, the power available is Fc into V optimum. And Fc expression is already known. This is the work, that is the power, is equal to Fc into V optimum. We'll substitute all the machining constants and the material property over there, V optimum over there. So this V optimum is in meters per minute. We need to convert it to meters per second to get the power in kilowatts or watts, that is joules per second. T1, so all the things may not be given. So T1 is equivalent to feed F, W is equivalent to depth of cut D. So I have just substituted those things and got the power as 287.7. So we need 287 watts of power to do the machining, but we are given with 600 watts already in the question. So that means that the maximum power available is enough to do the machining for achieving maximum production. So that is the first part. That is to maximize the production. Now to maximize the cost, let me just show that. So the feed is given, that is the maximum speed. The velocity optimum, we found this for the maximum productivity case, and selected velocity and feed are acceptable. Now to find the minimum cost, the V optimum will be this. we know the formula. We are given all the things which are required, the machining constants, the labor cost or the cost lambda 1 and lambda 4 TCT, everything is given. So we find the V optimum, and this V optimum is definitely less than the velocity we got for maximum production, which was 19.2. Here we have got 14.5, and using this expression you can find the number or the feed rate, that is the optimum feed rate also. So we'll stop over here. We'll look at one more interesting numerical question in the next video. Thank you.